Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard once again. My name is Owolabi Marcus, and I'm welcoming you to Love, Sex, and Relationship. On this episode, we have this very interesting topic that we'll be deliberating on, which is why do people get married? I wonder myself because growing up, I know our parents always say, get married, get married, get married. But we need to talk about it. We need to look into it. We need to find out why do people really get married. On this episode, I have Blessing Uche Agwu, I have Jennifer Gentet, and I have Mordi Mod. Okay, so this is a very different setting because I have entrepreneurs, I have artists, and I have investors. So we'll be looking at it from different perspective. So welcome on board, you guys. I will start with Mordi Mod. Why do you think people get married?
That's a big question. Mate, the reason why people get married in life is two way.
Okay.
The first way is if you want to do it good, yeah, then you stay as single. Then you can do your own thing in a way that you get your own car, you get your own house, like you have fun sometime, then you just know it's just about you. But when you're married, that's different. If you want to go far, then you're married. Because when you're married, because what marriage does to you, that it makes you, it open your eyes. You can see better what you can see before. You can see better in a way that now you got kids to worry about. You got your wife, family, from family, everybody looking up on you. So that will make you work more harder. That's what I mean by that. If you're married, then you go far. But if you want to do good, then you start single.
Then that's interesting, obviously, but you're still not talking about why do people get married. That's basically.
But there's a lot of reason. Some marry. I don't know.
Can I just put it this way, Mordi Mod? Why do you think people get married?
For me, in my own way, I feel like when you're married, you're married.
Not when you're married. Why?
Why people marry? Why people marry? You're married.
He's trying to dodge
For me, like it's like you're married. For me, why people marry? So you're married, so one of you can support one another. You can do things together, so you can go more far. So you can raise another generation, which you're gonna have your own baby and blah 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 blah. But some people don't do that. Some marry maybe because of money, the pen. Some marry because of maybe the man is rich. Maybe from there I can marry to a rich family. Some marry because of it can be anything. You can. But when for me in my own way, true relationship like true marriage, you're married to support one another, so they can go more. You can raise another generation.
Okay, all right. Thank you for that. But that's not usual on this show, but I'm gonna deal with that immediately. Now, you said the first one was when you're single, you make your money. Then when you're married, you go far.
Yeah.
Does it mean if you are not married, you can't go far?
Truth of it, for me, the way I say in my own way, you can go for it when you're not married, but there's something's still gonna be missing, which is what you're gonna be having too much fun. That's one.
Like Mayweather.
More than Mayweather, bro. Even like Ronaldo, like Ronaldo, you're gonna
money to spend then.
Huh?
Yeah.
You can have so much fun.
Yeah, that's what I said. Like you're gonna when you're single, and you have money for a man, and I'm sure a lot of men think like this. They don't want no woman because they think they have it all. Because having woman, like you're gonna stop their lifestyle, living like their fun style, so many things that they're doing. You understand? So they don't want woman. But when
but going back to it, pardon me, please. Going back to it, do you think you can be successful even when you don't marry or not?
You can be, but also you're gonna fall along the line. Guaranteed.
Oh.
So you're saying that
Okay.
there are no successful people that didn't get married.
No, there's a lot, but in my own way, I don't know, because like You need women. You still need them. One way or another way. You need them.
I know you can get them.
You
can get them.
you need them, and you still need wife. Okay, if you don't want to marry, fine. I'm not saying that because I know some people, they're not married, blah 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 blah. But when you have the right woman beside you, I know what I'm saying. You go far.
Okay, I understand that.
Like,
but
if you
it's
look at
still,
most-
it's still not settled. It's still not settled. Trust me, because I think I know 1, 2, 3 very, very successful people that are not married. You understand? Now, are you being particular that you can never be very, very successful?
You can be. I'm not saying that.
Fantastic.
I'm
Thank
not.
you. That's it.
okay.
I'm not. No, you can be. You can be. But what I'm saying, like,
Okay.
when you have women, yeah, this is what they do. They change you. In the big, they change you a bit.
To that.
Pardon?
They change you
I
for
take
good
offense- I
or
take
for
offense to
worse.
that.
It depends.
You
on
see, a
what
woman
they-
can make you. You
Yeah,
see,
it
the
can
way I
make or
see a
break you.
woman. I'm sorry. The way I see a woman, they can make you. They can also break you.
So do men.
Oh yes,
So do men.
You understand? Because like, let's say now you have a woman, you have a strong woman behind you. Even anything you want to do, you
Like
think
Obama
twice.
and Michelle,
You see what I mean?
like Hillary and and Bill.
Okay, what about Donald
Okay.
Trump? Even he got a little problem with his woman. Oh,
Who doesn't?
I am not saying anything about that.
I know you're gonna say.
I am not
Okay,
saying
okay,
anything.
okay.
But anyway,
Oh,
I
boy.
got your point and I appreciate that. So I'll move on to Jennifer. Why do you think people get married, Jennifer?
Well, this is a very diverse and complex questions. I'm just gonna give it what I think. I think people get married because of convenience,
Okay.
finance, companionship, a lot of sex. I mean, some people think that.
A lot of sex. You can
I
have a lot of
object
sex even
that.
when you're not
You
married.
can, but many people think that when you get married, you have one by the man
And
by
I'll
your
tell you what,
side.
When you're married, that's when you don't
and
even
you
have
get down.
Exactly.
Oh,
Exactly,
yeah.
that's what I'm gonna
I
say.
There's no
object
sex.
that.
Yeah.
That's not my own
object.
experience.
Okay.
When it's
I'm
not
not
your own.
honest,
Oh,
no.
okay, you're having a lot of sex.
I mean,
I can tell.
sex is good for you.
Oh yeah. Please don't do it.
Well, okay, again, I think people get married because, convenience, pressure from society that we're living. People feel like, oh, it's time, I'm 30 years old, I don't have a baby, I don't have a husband. And I think companionship, convenience, money, there's a lot of going on with men and women. I mean,
Yeah.
the guys have taken her than women ever dug before.
Really?
I think so.
Mordi,
Have
what do you think?
Have you looked at it lately? Guys are digging a lot of goals
Now,
these days.
you know what?
are
You know what?
women
I'm
doing?
listen. Really.
Money,
you know,
convenience,
well,
companionship,
this is-
babies, family, and
well, understandable, but really, this is a topic for another day anyway.
All right.
But we're gonna eat it a bit. Go digging.
Guys are digging more than women ever dug in the past.
Okay.
Just-
Thank you.
I'm
Thank
telling
you,
you the
Jennifer.
Mm.
So,
Let me add something to it. I feel like for whatever reason that, and I'm not judging. If you want to get married because you want money or because of whatever companionship or whatever reason, that is your own, or business, that's your own choice. But ensure that if you're getting married, because marriage is a very, very serious business, ensure that for whatever reason, is your choice. Don't ever settle for less, in my opinion, and don't ever get married because society think it's time. I think you should do when you're ready. For whatever reason you choose to do it, is your own, your life, your choice.
That's
But
correct.
it shouldn't be because of people or society or something. Because at the end of the day, people go back home and they take a sleep. You go back to your home
And
marriage and get frustrated or,
Yeah,
or whatever.
Yeah.
That's my 2 cents.
that's right. So, Uche,
Okay. I love this topic actually.
All right.
because, I have so many married friends and I know what I hear from them daily.
okay.
So I personally think people get married for different reasons.
Obviously.
I think most female, I don't know about male now,